201. Sapped. We should make sure that some of those evil men join Joseph. Rassendyll to Colonel Sapped. 202. As a soldier, I've had a lot of fights like this. Colonel Sapped to Rassendyll. 203. That was very brave. Do you think they saw who you were? Colonel Sapped to Rassendyll. 204. Yes, one of the men said it's the king before I pushed him off his horse. Rassendyll to Colonel Sapped. 205. That will give Michael something to worry about. Colonel Sapped to Rassendyll. 206. He caught his finger in a door. Colonel Sapped to Frailer. 207. Now remember, say nothing about this. All young men like to ride their horses now and then, so why not the king? Colonel Sapped to Frailer. 208. Frailer's a good servant, but sometimes it's best not to trust even the best of men. Colonel Sapped to Rassendyll. 209. My king, you're safe. I'm so pleased. Fritz to Rassendyll. 210. Even Fritz thinks you're the real king. Colonel Sapped to Rassendyll. 211. Quick, go into the bedroom, take your hat and boots off and climb into bed. Colonel Sapped to Rassendyll. 212. Cover yourself up so people think you're asleep. Colonel Sapped to Rassendyll. 213. The king's had a good long sleep. Colonel Sapped to Flavia's servant. 214. But Duke Michael's holding him prisoner. Rassendyll to Fritz. 215. Rest? No, we mustn't waste any time. Shouldn't we plan how to attack Michael? Fritz to Rassendyll. 216. Let's take things slowly. Colonel Sapped to Fritz. 217. So aren't we going to do anything? Fritz to Colonel Sapped. 218. We aren't going to do anything dangerous. Colonel Sapped to Fritz. 219. If people find out who I am, then I'll fight with the Duke, but at the moment, let's wait to see what the Duke does. Rassendyll to Sapped and Fritz. 220. If he kills the king, he knows that Rassendyll will stay as king instead. Colonel Sapped to Fritz. 221. And he cannot accuse Rassendyll of anything because then people will know that he's kidnapped the king. Colonel Sapped to Fritz. 222. And we cannot accuse him in public without admitting that I'm not the real king. Rassendyll to Sapped and Fritz. 223. So no one can do anything. It's a stalemate. Fritz to Rassendyll and Colonel Sapped. 224. But wait, half of Michael's 6 men are in Strelsau with the Duke. Fritz to Rassendyll and Colonel Sapped. 225. Only half? Then that means the other half are guarding the king. Colonel Sapped to Fritz. 226. So that means the king must be alive. If the king were dead, all the 6 men would be here with the Duke. Fritz to Rassendyll. 227. Excuse me, but who are the 6 men? Rassendyll to Sapped and Fritz. 228. Unfortunately, I fear you too soon be meeting them. Fritz to Rassendyll. 229. They're 6 special soldiers who Michael keeps in his house at all times. Fritz to Rassendyll. 230. They're completely loyal to him. 3 are from Ruritania, 1 is Belgian, 1 French, and 1's from your country. Fritz to Rassendyll. 231. They'll do whatever Michael asks them to do. Colonel Sapp to Rassendyll. 232. Would they try to kill me? Rassendyll to Sapp and Fritz. 233. Which three are here in Strelsau? Fritz. Colonel Sapp to Fritz. 234. The three foreigners to Gottet, Bursman and Dutchard. Fritz to Rassendyll and Colonel Sapp. 235. So they were not the men we saw at the hunting lodge? Rassendyll to Sapp and Fritz.